Hey guys, David here, and I just want to update you guys. I've been getting some emails about this LinkedIn advertising I was doing. I don't like LinkedIn. I've come to that conclusion. Basically, here's what it is. I have certain parameters that I follow no matter what marketing modality it is that I've tried and tested, and these things work for me. Once I apply those parameters to an advertising marketing modality, whether it be new testing or whether I was doing something before and they come out of the parameters that I had set, I cut the marketing. And that's just what it is. And it doesn't matter if I made $5,000 last week doing this type of marketing. It doesn't matter if I made $10,000 yesterday doing this marketing. If it falls out of those parameters, I cut it. And I may evaluate it and see why it did, but initially I just cut it. And I stopped, spending money on it because you have to make money with marketing. That's really what it is, and a lot of people don't understand that. You may not make money in the beginning, but over time you need to make your money back, or else you're running a losing business. And that's what a lot of people do. They don't make their money in 2 or 3 days, and they cut it, and they that marketing modality doesn't work. That's not really how it works. You need to have set standards, and you need to have been marketing with something for a while to figure out if it works or if it doesn't work on the back end. Because sometimes up front, you get 1,000 leads. You do a solo, you get 1,000 leads, and you don't get any conversions, or you get 1 conversion or 2 conversions. But later on, those leads that got put into your actual autoresponder start converting later on. So you can't think that once you try every marketing modality, you're going to make money on it right away. The difference is once you've done a few different marketing modalities and you find out what works and what doesn't work, you can see when something should be shaping up or how something should be shaping up in the beginning, or you can see things that are going on that you don't like, or things that are going on that are a little bit, different from what your other positive returning results or positive returns that you've gotten on other campaigns, what that looked like. So initially, I didn't like LinkedIn in the beginning. I didn't want to say it in the other video, but you're paying $2 per click, and that's a little high for me. I don't feel that paying $2 per click is a good idea. For me personally, I know what I can do on Bing for cost per click. I know what I can do on Facebook, cost per click. So paying $2 for a lead here, saying that these leads are better than those other leads is just preposterous to me. Another thing I didn't like is I wasn't getting impressions when my cost per click was just set at the $2. I had to up my cost per click significantly to start getting a lot of impressions, and as soon as I did, I dropped it. As soon as it went up and I saw the impressions coming in, I dropped it right back down because I don't feel that's right. With Bing or with Facebook, a lot of the cost per click that I do with those, you do up it and then you lower it, and then you find out what's working to get the impressions that you want. But the amount of money that you're spending, I've never on Facebook, I don't think I've ever spent $2 per click. I haven't done it. And I can run campaigns on there and get clicks for like, $1.10, $1.15 per click, $1. Bing, I run some stuff and it's like 70 cents, 50 cents a click, and that works out really well for me. So I can get 4 clicks for the price of what I was getting here with Bing. So if I can get 4 clicks there, and I've got a 1 out of 4 chance of converting, just say, a 25% chance of converting someone, basically what I would need to do is spend 4 here, where I would spend 4 here and spend, $8, I'd spend $1 there, if that makes sense, if you follow me there. And that math just doesn't work in my business. I can't sustain that. What you have to do with your marketing is you have to be able to sustain your marketing. And if you can't sustain your marketing, then why are you doing it? Because it's no good to market your butt off one day and then not market for the rest of the month, thinking that you can convert those leads. You need a steady stream of leads every single day, and that'll give you the best chance of converting as many people as you can as possible. So that's really just how that works. So my LinkedIn tests, in conclusion, not a fan. I spent $14. I got 7 clicks, $2 per click. I don't know if these leads have actually I don't know if these leads have converted yet, or if they did convert, or what they did do. I did make some sales in this time, but I have so much stuff going on that I can track and that I can't track. Some of the marketing I do, I cannot track. I just can't track it just the way it is. It just leads come in from that. So what I do is process of elimination. If it didn't come from here, if it didn't come from here, if it didn't come from here, it had to come from there. So that's really just how it goes. I do track clicks everywhere. And I can track clicks through something like HyperTracker, and that's how you track. I can track clicks. Sometimes I cannot track sales because I don't own the products that I sell. I don't want to create products, and I don't want to sell my own stuff at this moment in time, so I can't do that. But that's my LinkedIn test. I'm not really a fan. If you like LinkedIn, awesome. I'm not telling you not to do LinkedIn, but in my testing, it fell out of my parameters, and I cut it. So hope that helped you guys out. If you're wondering about LinkedIn testing, like, comment, subscribe to my videos and my channels. We'll see you in the next video.